All right, so I got Cooper. This is his first day on the job. He's had a couple days to kind of acclimate, and I've messed with him a little bit, just seeing how food motivated he is. Cooper, come, good. And he doesn't necessarily want to take one from me every time, but he will. Uh, he will take them out of my hand. Cooper, sit, good. So I just kind of seeing where he's at, letting him know that good things come for me. Cooper, come. Hey, good. So I did, yesterday, got him out on a leash. He was dragging me to Timbuktu. Still have a lot of work to go, but he's starting to understand leash pressure, and the pulling is slowly coming to a halt. So I'll just show you where he's at with that and give him a few corrections if he needs it, but he should kind of know what I'm understanding. If he's distracted and he kind of forgets about it, he'll pull a little bit. But like right now, I don't want him doing that. I don't want him trying to go around me and loop me up, and the last thing I need is to be looped up in a leash. Good. That's the behavior I like. Good. So I'm marking it, telling him good. Same thing, everybody knows how to teach a dog to sit. You lure them, make them sit. You're holding the treat up a little higher so they have to look up and they want to sit down, and then once they do it, you're like, good boy. You have to have a marker word and to let them know for everything what behaviors you're expecting. And even when he's walking good on a leash, I'm telling him, good dog, good boy, and he knows it. I can sit here and say, good, and he wags his tail. He knows that word. He knows that's something good. When he says good, that means I'm doing something good. I'm gonna get a treat or something. All right, so we'll get into the leash training here. Cooper, heel. Heel. Good. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. So you can see he's watching me. He's a little bit ahead of me, but he's looking up at me. And he still is confused. I train the dogs on the left side. Good boy. I stopped, he stopped there. Good boy. So I train the dogs on the left side. They get used to me walking walking them on the left side. So if you get the dog back and you're trying to walk them on the right side, that's gonna feel a little weird for them because they're not used to it. Right now he gets confused and he wants to pull over to the right or get behind me or something, and he has to realize where that sweet spot is, what I'm expecting. We're still learning that. Heel. Heel. So if I step into him, he's supposed to stay on the left side. Heel. Nope. And I'll just step right into the dog. Heel. Heel. Good. Good boy, Cooper. Good boy. So now he's in front of me. This happens, you should be able, down the road, to be able to put him back into that heel position where you want him to be. So by doing that, I'm luring him with food. Cooper, heel. Sit. Good. And he just laid down, and I don't want that. I just want him to sit. Good. He keeps laying down. That's all right. We're going to work on this a few times. Cooper, heel. Good. Good. Sit. Good. Cooper, heel. Good. And before long, I did this a little bit with him yesterday, not much, but people, when they try to do this and they're working out here in front of me on go home day, it's always something different. Nobody does it just like I do, but I try to say, like in the beginning when I first started telling people how to do it, it's like, just drop your hand at your side and the dog will come to that heel position. Well, I mean, they know I have treats in my hand whenever they get to you. They don't necessarily know it, but they should be used to that. A lot of dogs will still do it, but some won't, because the way they're carrying themselves is not the way you should. You're too tense. The dog's like not really sure. Some people will hold their hand right at their side or point at the ground, or they're like way out here, and it's all just food luring. Like whenever I do it, I lure him back, I spin him back to the inside and sit. Good. Reward. And so they're just used to that, kind of like a little circular motion, you know. And if I can't get their attention, I snap. Like heel. Sit. Good. Good boy. Alright, so now I'm going to work on the place command. And this board right here is a little small, so I'm going to grab my big one. And I'm going to bring it over here where you can see. So inside, ow, I just smacked my shin with that. Ouch. Inside, when we feed morning and evenings, the dogs get on place, wait for their food, and send them on their name. He's been struggling to get on the board inside. He doesn't want to do it. So I haven't taught the command yet, so I can't expect him to do it. A lot of times I'll try to grab their collar and kind of lure him up on there while I'm in there. He's such a big dog, if he locks up and gives me dead weight, I can't drag him. So we're gonna get him on there right now. Cooper, place, come here, place, place, up here, come on. So you can see he's kind of he's avoiding it. He's jumping from side to side. You know, some dogs will automatically get on, some won't, you know, and it looks like he's avoiding it. So I'll try one thing. I'm gonna walk back here. I'm gonna walk right down the edge of that board and have him on my left side, and he's either gonna avoid it or he's gonna get on it. And if he gets on it, then I'll praise him. Come here. Yep. Hey. Yep. Yep. Come on. Place. So, okay. He jumped around. That's fine. Hey, Cooper. Good. Okay. Got him on there. Had to hold the treat right in front of his face, but okay. Cooper, play. Good. So now that he did it once, he'll get right up there. Now I'm gonna do with no treat. Come here. Cooper, play. Sit. Good. So now he just got up there because he felt, you know, he learned that it was okay. Good boy. Good boy. Cooper, place. Good. Sit. We're gonna bring him back to a heel now. Cooper, heel. Sit. Good. Good boy. And he's pretty motivated to work this morning. I'm liking his demeanor and how he's acting. He's doing good. He's a little bit bullheaded, kind of wants to do his own thing, but that's all right. He just doesn't 100% respect me yet, and that's when he gets to that point, he'll listen. Sit. Good. Good. Cooper, heel. Good. Place. Sit. Okay, we're gonna work on stay. Now give him some slack here. Stay. Come here. Place. Sit. Stay. Good. Start off with just an inch. Cooper. So them dogs are carrying on. They all want to train this morning. They're all pinned up right now because I pin them up separately. So ignore all the barking back there. Stay. Good. Dogs learn to increment, so if I put him on place and make him stay and I try to take 5 steps back, he's gonna break because he's gonna follow me. So you gotta teach baby steps, you know. Inch by inch, they slowly learn that what I'm expecting. Sit. Stay. Good. So he looked away. I don't like when dogs look away on place or whenever I'm telling them to stay. They look away, that breaks their concentration on me. Then they look back and they forget what they're even supposed to be doing. So I like when they look at me. Cooper, stay. Come here. Place. Sit. Stay. Stay. Good. Good. Stay. Stay. Good. He's picking it up. Cooper, sit, stay, stay. Good. Stay. 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 Good boy. Good. Cooper, heel. Sit. Good. So there's all the commands pretty well, besides come, which that gets reinforced with the collar down the road. So I can work on come, you know, I can reward that, and that's what the long lead's for, you know. Let him be a free dog and sniff around. And... Cooper, come? Yes, good. You know, when he comes, I give him a reward. I want him to want to come to me. I'm gonna get wrapped up in this. Cooper, come? Yes, good. Good boy. Cooper, come? Good. And you see how excited he is to come back to me. He's getting wound up now. Oh. So you want to control that energy. Hey, sit. That's where the leash comes in. I have full control over him. Now, if he was running rampant right now, if I did not have a leash on him, and I was out here trying to do all this with just treats in my pocket, and he got that big old burst of energy. I'm gonna walk a little closer because I don't know if you can hear me over them dogs barking. If he started running, you know, psycho, getting the zoomies, hey, sit. If he started getting the zoomies while I didn't have a leash on him, good luck me getting any control over him. He's gonna think it's a game. I'm gonna sit here and say, Cooper, come, and he's gonna ignore me, and he's gonna go, and he's gonna just act like a complete nut. And I'm gonna get frustrated. He's gonna read my frustration and not listen even more. So with this long leash, yeah, I give him a little freedom, but I have full control over him. I can, hey, no, get over here. And that's whenever the e-collar comes into play. I have a leash on him, and I'm teaching them that collar, what it means. And so whenever he does get the reward of being off leash, I can still control him because he knows what the pressure of that collar means. Same as a leash, he knows the leash pressure. The collar is the same way. It's like an extended leash at 100 yards. You know, I can, Cooper, come. And he's gonna come right back to me because he knows what I'm telling him from that distance. Same with any command, you know. If I want him to sit at 50 yards, I can get him to sit. If I want him to stay, you know, a lot of times I can't really get him to stay from that far if I'm not right beside them, but, you know, they understand what that means. So there's a training session, you know, I keep it pretty short. It's 13 minutes there. And he'll get this twice a day. You keep it short and positive. You don't want to burn them out. You know, you want it to be fun. And I think he had a pretty good time. He's still wagging his tail, still taking treats out of my hand. And it's all just respect. The dogs don't listen to you because they don't respect you. They know that, hey, I don't care what he says, I'm gonna do it anyways. And so that's when you come in. You take full control of your dog. The leash pulling, the jumping on people, the not coming when called, you know, all that, they don't respect you. So that's where it comes in, and we'll lay that solid foundation for him. Has a very good first training session. Very pleased with him. He's a very good boy. He's been quiet in the kennel and getting along good with the other dogs. Today he'll go out in the air yard for the first time with the other dogs. So introduce him. He seems to be doing good. There you go. There's your update.